Okay, this is Golub-Dobrzyn again. I was here about a week ago or a couple of weeks ago and placed a film of this castle, featuring this castle up there onto YouTube. And I mentioned in the comments section that I'd be back this week, so that I'd go to the Yucca restaurant, which I remember nicely from before. Maybe people thought I was joking. I don't know whether there'll be anybody in there waiting for me or not. I said I'd be this evening over there in that restaurant. There's the Drvenca. It was previously, as I mentioned, the boundary between Russia and Prussia. I'm standing on the side controlled by Russia still, and the other side is controlled by Prussia. During the division of Poland into three parts: the Austrians, the Prussians, and the Russians. And for several centuries that was the border of two states. But you have a distinctly more Germanic architecture on that side of the river with its castle, etc. And on this side of the river maybe slightly more Russian style of architecture. I don't know, maybe you could call that slightly more of a Russian style of architecture. Anyway, just to cross the road here if I can. That's the road I drove down last time we did this. I've parked my car over there, and so there's the Yucca restaurant, just to get a different perspective on things. And over there is the church. You can see that on somebody else's film of Golub-Dobrzyn. This is the Dobrzyn side. The Golub side is the other side. Okay, so now here I am inside of the Yucca restaurant. It's not too hard to work out why it's called that. Obviously I've got this Yucca right next to me here. I'm doing this off the webcams instead of off my sort of like mobile camera. So I was just hoping that there might be some people watching or coming here to do some videos with me of Golub-Dobrzyn. It looks like I'm the only one in this restaurant at the moment, other than the waitress with a very pleasant demeanour, going to give me some lovely fish and chips in a minute. Let me have a little look at the whether there was any response to my offer on the last video, as to whether people would come and have a yes, that one was called Car-aoke, wasn't it? That one started in Car-aoke. Just open it up and see if there's any last minute messages about people wanting to meet me in this lovely city. One thing I've discovered about people on the internet is that in the main, at least in this country, in Poland, people who are virtual like to stay that way. Most people don't like to change their sort of virtual acquaintances into real ones. I think it's a little bit too much for them in most cases. A little look. And yes, as I may well be going through on Wednesday or Friday next week. If you want to do a joint film, let me know. We can meet in the Yucca restaurant, which is where I am. But nobody is here with cameras loaded. Anyway, just to show that I wasn't mincing my words, I'm right here, and if anybody doesn't think this is the place, then let me just give it a quick 360 degree. You can see that I'm exactly there. Dziękuję bardzo. Dziękuję. Cheers. I'm wondering how I'm doing this at the same time as the meal. I should just take it up there and put the laptop in front of me. Actually, looking at the Car-aoke clip here on the laptop, and the food's going to be placed right next to me here. I've already got my teapot and my water and my mayonnaise and my tomato ketchup. I didn't take a sip, so I'm not going to be here too long if there's not going to be anybody else here. But you know, just goes to show, if I say I'm going to be somewhere, then, well, I don't always manage to make it, of course, but I usually try. And if you are from Golub-Dobrzyn, then regret, because we could have had a great time filming and having a good laugh and telling jokes and what have you here in your city, and making some photos outside as well, which I just did, and I'll put it all together again afterwards. Cheers.